Absolutely pathetic. Oh my goodness. So I gotta be honest with you, I'm absolutely disgusted with myself that I even know anything about this situation. That I even know anything about what's going on with Fresh or Fit. Both of them are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, just complete numbskulls, okay? Just bulk and skull from like Power Rangers or something. It's wild to me because neither one is fresh and neither one is fit. And then if you take a glance, and unfortunately I had the privy to do such on one of my live streams, if you look at the manosphere, the red pill, the MGTOW, the save yourself black men, all these individuals who are giving advice to men, first and foremost, they don't know what they're talking about. And the issue I have with that is that men who actually do know what they're talking about, they're not doing any videos. They're not putting out any content. That's the issue I have. Because a lot of us, right? A lot of us men who are familiar with women, we get women, we're successful in that regard and in various other regards. We don't even take time out of our day to address the lames. We don't. There is, like I say, there is Mount Olympus. There is a Mount Olympus of game, Mount Game. And most of these, these men on the top don't even concern themselves with the peons at the bottom. It's very much a dog-eat-dog mentality. Either you get it or you don't. It's as simple as that. No one's going to like babysit you and teach you in the club or the venue how to approach a girl, how to talk. It's just, that's how it works. And once the guys, in many cases, once they become successful or they get out of the game and they establish a family, that's it. You'll never hear from them. So what is happening right now, the industry or the market is being flooded with lames who don't know. First off, they don't know what they're talking about. And secondly, they don't even look like they know what they're talking about. You have dudes with glasses with like 25% beards on. You have other guys who are just completely just overweight. You have other dudes who are like 85 and no kids. They look like pedos. And I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on? And they have audiences of other lames. Now, as an alpha, you don't concern yourself with the lanes, but it's getting to the point where it's damaging society because you have this up and coming youth who are listening to the lames because there aren't any actual men giving advice. There aren't any actual men, successful men, who are telling people, hey, this is how you go about things. This is what you should do. No, not every woman is a 3 or 4. Hey, this is how you distinguish this. There aren't men out there like that, unfortunately, and they don't have the same level of clout and establishment as many of these lames do. The issue is these lames are leading men astray and they're leading the youth astray. And the reason why that's such a concern is that's going to come right back to us. It's going to come right back to the alpha. It's going to come right back to the men of society that we're going to have to deal with this. I say that to bring up Fresh and Fit. 2 clowns, right? The moment in time you're paying for the box, bro, you're a clown. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're a clown because you have to understand a lot of these lames, especially online, and it's wild because they say stuff that is just not accurate. It's only accurate from someone who's never gone out and done it. Right? It's easy to say how an approach is going to go and who's a 3 or 4, who's not a 3 or 4. If you have no reference point, you can just speak off the top of your head. And if you're talking to an audience who also doesn't have any reference points, who are also lames and don't have any experience with women, then they're not going to be able to call you out in your bluff. But when you have a man who's been out, right, in the streets, who knows what's up, who knows as far as how women are, how certain qualities of women are, as opposed to other types of women, you can't BS them. So you have these dudes say wildest, outlandish stuff. These lames tell these other lames, this is why you're not getting women because you're this and that, because you're overweight. Bro, don't get me wrong. Yes, you should be in, physical fitness is good. But I've seen dudes who are overweight and they have more of a personality. They seem like they're having more fun in the venue and that draws women in. It draws the energy in. And they'll walk out with a dime and you just confused. You're like, how did freaking Teletubby man over here get that? And it doesn't connect. And that's why I'm saying a lot of these dudes they don't have any reference points. They're just talking out their butt. they just talking out the butt. Many of them are simps. You'll see them around women, but they're not knocking that back. They're not touching that. They're paying for that engagement. You have Fresh, who apparently has gotten caught up with a woman who's not even American. She's, I guess, a foreign person, right, from China or something. And he's impregnated this woman. And he says he doesn't want to be a father and everything. And it's like, well, it's too late now. She's not going to yeet his fetus, right? She's not going to yeet his fetus. And you didn't follow my shirt. This is the reason why I have my shirt. Okay, it's a reason. Now you have to deal with the consequences. You have to man up. Everything they constantly talk about, allegedly, because I don't watch Fresh and Fit, but all the bullcrap they talk about, oh, you gotta be a man, you gotta do this, you gotta be accountability, and women do that, right? All that goofiness, we now come and see that all that is just a facade. It's a goofy gimmick given to other goofies to have them give you money. That's all it is. And it's really from a man alpha perspective, it's kind of disgusting, right? Because I don't like seeing women who are drunk and other dudes trying to hit on them and try to take advantage of them. And that's what I'm seeing within the manosphere in many of these communities, is that there are men who are genuinely confused, or they're bitter, or they're heartbroken, or they don't know what they're doing wrong. And you have these lames who see that and prey on them. You have they give them just false hope, or they lead them astray, or they try to make them feel confident in their shortcomings, a coping mechanism. And, they pay for this. And it's sad because they're being preyed upon. And it's, for me personally, it's disgusting. But at the same time, like I said, mount game, all the dudes who know this, all the alphas who know this, they don't care. Because it doesn't concern them. It's like, I don't care what these lames do. Go ahead. Let the lames feed off the other lames. Knock yourself out. I'm doing me. And that's unfortunately what's happened. So, every once in a while, I try to come down from Mount Game and give mofos fire and stuff. But what has happened is now they're going on a defaming campaign where you have Myron talking ill of the woman that his boy knocked up. And I'm like, this never made any sense to me, to be honest with you. When I see women talk trash about their baby fathers or men talk trash about their baby mamas, I'm just like, you're the one that shookied with them. You're the one that allowed that to happen. You're the one that said open sesame, and you're the one that shot up the club. So how are you going to be upset at what you did? How are you going to talk trash about someone you were intimate with? It makes no sense to me. So Myron's going on this whole spree. Oh, she's an escort. She's a sex worker. All of it just bullcrap. Because the pictures he's given and the video he's given, there's a tattoo on the actual woman that Fresh Walter was with. And it's not present in the video that he showed. So it's just a hit piece, and it doesn't change anything. At the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. It only makes it worse for them. If you want to say she's an escort, well, guess what? Your boy shot up the club, shot up the walls of an escort. Do you understand that makes it worse? It makes it worse for him. In addition to that, he invited an escort to meet his mom. This is levels of lame that I was unfamiliar with. I didn't know this existed. The moment in time you want to talk all this stuff, he has it on video where he's talking about, oh, I love you, baby. I can't wait for you to come back. Text messages of, hey, I love you. I want you, you're my girlfriend and everything. She's warning him, hey, you're playing a dangerous game by shooting up the club. You got to be careful. It just goes on and on and on. When it comes to the bracelet, she said that, hey, they went halfsies on it. Freaking Walter, this clown was like, prove it. And anytime a man says prove it, you're already guilty, bro. Anytime you say prove it, you're guilty. You just don't believe that she has receipts, and the receipts you have, you're not going to show. That's what prove it means. Sure enough, she shows receipts that they went half on the bracelet that she has. And it's just like this is what lames get. To be honest with you, how I feel about this is really, it's disgusting all the way around, because I'm disgusted with both of them. I'm really disgusted with her, and I'm disgusted with him, but also he's a lame. He looks like a roach with a beard. So I expect, roach behavior from roaches with beards. When it comes to her, I'm undecided to an extent, because I'm torn. I'm ripped in two, because I'm like, first case, you should not be giving this man any type of offspring. He was clearly put on this planet to die alone. He was never supposed to reproduce. And the fact that you are now, have his seed growing in your womb, I hope it's not him. For the society, for the world, I hope it's not his offspring. But what it looks like it is his offspring, I'm disgusted with that. Because this should never happen. He should be in Enoch. Or what is it called when they, chop off the basketballs and, golf balls, right? A cucumber. That's what should happen. Fresh or fit should never reproduce. They don't, in an ideal world, their genes are inferior. It just is what it is. Their genes are inferior. They should live the bachelor life and whatever they think they live in right now, and live that life by all means. Live it until they're dead. They should never have offspring. So I'm upset at her for doing that. And then I'm upset with him for trying to make her look bad. After you, the one that, shot your shot in her, bro. It's wild all the way around. And this is why I understand why a lot of men don't deal with this goofiness. They don't deal with nonsense like this. This is why social circles are very tight. Because they know one goofball, like Fresh or Fit, Myron or Walter, can break everything. It can destroy everything. If your foundation is built on sand, it's going to crumble. And these fools are nothing but hypocrites and lames. Nobody should be listening to them. No one. Anyways, guys, that's the video. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't. If you listening to them or 99.9% of the YouTube gurus who want to give you advice on women and everything, even though they look like they don't get any women, they don't get any women, they don't have any women. It's just, it's wild. It's really wild times that we're living in. And then you got people like, Pearl and, Lord in heaven. I don't know what to tell you. If you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Disagreement Day, Friday through Sunday, number on screen. You call in and I don't know, maybe I can counsel you. Help you out off of this cliff that you clearly are on. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. What's the deal with Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Why are so many lames drawn to just foolishness and drivel? Really sad, really sad. And subscribe and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Follow my shirt